fuck's sake with the baby hairs, man. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel. If you are new, there's been so many of you guys recently joining us, so hello. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and the notification bell is on. And that is because we do a notification bell. That is so annoying. We do notification bell shout outs here, and today's or this week's notification bell shout out goes to Megan Posey that says you have such perfect skin. Also love all your videos. Hashtag notification squad. Love you so much. Thank you so much, Megan. I love you too. And today's video is another full face video. You guys seem to be loving these at the moment. I've been doing a lot of kind of like drugstore branded ones, but today we're going to be doing a full face of MAC. So many of you guys requested it. I don't know if it's because you just like love MAC makeup like I do, or it's kind of one of those brands that it's high end but it's still affordable at the same time, like some bits. When I was younger, it was always so much fun to go into MAC, and I felt like such a bougie ass bitch picking up something from MAC, and I always just couldn't wait to go home and wear it. Also, yesterday on my Snapchat, if you don't follow me there, make sure you do. Also on my Instagram stories too, so again, if you're not following me on Insta, come and join the fam. I posted a makeup look which I don't really do. It was an all matte eye, but it was using really warm tones to make my eyes kind of pop, and so many of you said that you loved the look of that makeup, and there was obviously like a juicy nude lip involved because I was going out. But like I said, I haven't done an all matte eye in ages, and so many of you have asked me to do an updated kind of making blue eyes pop video, which I've done before, but that was kind of using shimmery tones. I know some of you guys love matte tones, so I thought why not combine the two together, because I definitely have some MAC products that I can use to recreate that look. So without further ado, I feel like we should just go ahead and get started. Okay, so we're going to be starting with our skin first. Now, MAC offer like an amazing range of skin care and like face products. I feel like everyone once in their life has tried a MAC foundation. It was just the OG brand that was known for having amazing skin stuff. So to prep my skin, I'm just going to hydrate it using the MAC Fix Plus spray. This is just the original one. You can use this literally at any stage of your makeup. Before, after, during, it really just hydrates and refreshes it. I was lucky enough to work with MAC and did a Facebook Live with them all about this and the hacks you can do with this product. Honestly, if I could recommend just like one product that was going to work for everyone in this video, it would 100% be this. Plus the smell is literally insane. Next up again is another favorite product of mine. This is the MAC Strobe Cream. This is in the shade Peach Light. Again, like their Fix Plus, they came out with some shade ranges within this because again, it was one of their best selling products. It's a really amazing moisturizer that gives the most gorgeous glow underneath your makeup, and I wanted to pick it up in the peach shade because it added a little bit more of like a pinky bronzy finish to the skin, which I really love. And like I said, and like a lot of their skincare products, this smells insane. I feel like we're going for quite a glowy skin look today. So the next product I'm going to be using is the MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance Primer in the shade Yellow. They do two shades of this. There is a yellow shade and a pink shade. The yellow shade is to kind of help more like deeper olivey skin tones and really helps to brighten up the skin, and the pink one is really great to help reduce dullness as well, but maybe on slightly more paler skin tones. Either or works. They're very similar in color. It's just kind of based on like your undertone maybe. But I feel the misconception of this is like a radiance primer, but this one actually works really well on oily skin. So if you do have oily skin and you get scared to use anything that says the word radiant in it or anything like this actually had oil controlling properties to it, so it helps disperse the oils on your skin and help control them, as well as priming your skin, hydrating your skin, and giving a really gorgeous glow. So it also works on dry skin too, because like I said, it has those radiant properties to it. I promise you guys, this isn't a sponsored video, and everything I'm saying is like already a hit. I did used to work for them, so I feel like I want to educate you guys like on some of their products. If you've never tried them, I know they have so many products, so it can be quite overwhelming sometimes. So I thought I would just kind of talk you through the reasons like why I like these products and why they work and kind of like who for. So I hope you guys appreciate that. If you do, give this video a thumbs up already, so I know to kind of maybe do that in the future with brands that I work closely with and I'm like, you know, educated on. Moving on to foundation, they do so many different types of foundation. It's a rock. But today I'm going to be using the MAC Studio Sculpt Foundation. Now this is like a gel based medium to full coverage like buildable foundation. Looks amazing in pictures. It does have an SPF of 15, which is always super handy. Like I said, it's more of a gel based rather than fluid, so it comes out a little bit thicker. I find this just looks so good in pictures. It lasts ages, but it does have a slightly more satin finish. I know a cult of MAC is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation, and everyone loves that one. It's a go-to, especially if you're a pro makeup artist, because it does kind of work for everyone. But I don't know, I really, really love this one. I love the finish. It's like a really comfortable full coverage foundation because it's more of a satin gel finish. So if you like the look of full coverage, maybe have slightly more drier skin, but hate the feel of a super matte finish, then if you haven't tried this one, definitely have a look. I just thought I would zoom you in quick and show you the kind of finish and coverage that you get from that. So I use the colour NC40, which almost actually looks a little bit light for me right now. But yeah, I use the colour NC40, and I only used kind of 1 squirt, 2 squirt, and they were kind of like medium-sized squirts, and I didn't even have to add any more or anything like that. Like I said, really, really amazing coverage. Feels super, super comfortable on the skin, and I really, really love the finish of it as well. So yeah, if you've only ever heard of MAC Studio Fix foundation and thinks that that's the only one that they do, that's full coverage and blah, 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 definitely take a look at the Studio Sculpt because I loves it. Moving on to concealer. Now this is a new one by MAC that I was recently introduced to that I've been testing and trying, and so far so good. I really, really like it. But the one I'm talking about is the MAC Studio Water Weight Concealer. I used this recently in an Instagram tutorial. It literally feels like velvet. It's like a drop kind of concealer, and I've been loving drop foundations at the moment because they have such phenomenal coverage and you barely need any of it. And it's same goes for this concealer. I'm going to use the colour NC25, so a good couple of shades lighter than my foundation, which was an NC40. But this blends out like a dream. Like I said, feels like butter and velvet, but still provides the most amazing coverage, because sometimes their fuller coverage or just like a general full coverage concealer in general can feel really thick and heavy underneath the eyes, and underneath the eyes is like a really delicate part, you know, you don't want to feel super, super uncomfortable. So this provides the coverage and the comfort as well, which is why I've been really loving it. Again, I just thought I would zoom you in and show you what that looks like once it's blended and applied. You can see it almost blended into nothing, but provides the most amazing coverage, and it feels so comfortable. I feel like I've barely got anything on underneath my eyes. It doesn't feel tight or sticky or heavy or anything like that. It's a really slept on product. I know it's new, like I said, but if you're in the market for a new concealer and you love doing those like Instagram toots with all the dots and stuff, this is a really good one to try. And I feel like less is more 100%, and this is going to last me like forever. So that's kind of it for the cream products for now. I'm now going to go ahead and set my face with powder, and I'm going to use the MAC Patrick Star powder. This is honestly like a game-changing powder. It's one of those powders that's slightly pinker in undertone underneath, so it may not be for everyone because I know not everyone likes a pink powder, but the colour doesn't really translate on the skin. It honestly just photoshops your skin. It makes it look incredible. Obviously, if you follow Patrick Star on Instagram, you know his skin is nothing but flawless all of the time. So the fact that he came out with this amazing powder is insane. Honestly, one of my favorite powders, but I think it was limited edition, or it's really hard to get hold of, so I try not to use it too much, but there's some amazing translucent powders at the moment. But before continuing on with the face, I am just going to go ahead and do my brow. So I'm going to do one off camera and then come back on and do the other one. Can we just take a moment? I definitely nailed that eyebrow. And now it's time to attempt to do the second one. But today I'm going to be using the MAC Brow Fluid Line in Deep Dark Brunette towards the tail of my brow, just because it adds really, really amazing pigment. And I find this like brow gel line to be one of the creamiest that I've used, in the sense that it doesn't really dry out as quickly as some others. So I'm just using a small angled brush. Yeah, like I said, that was so creamy and so easy to apply. With those things though, it's always best to be super light-handed with it, and I really, really love the colour of that one. So for me, that was Deep Dark Brunette. But to fill in the front of my brow, I'm just going to take that little twisty brow pencil. This is in the colour Brunette, and I love this because it's not waxy like at all, and it has a really soft colour payoff. So it's actually quite hard to go heavy-handedly with this product. But yeah, just like a super quick brow with super easy products. I love a fluid line and I love a pencil, which is why I wanted to get these and show you guys that these are amazing. So let's move back on to the skin now the brows are complete. I'm going to use one of my favourite bronzers from MAC. This is their Mineralizer Skin Finish in Give Me Sun. Now I know like Desi and Katie, they rave about this. It is one of the best formulas of bronzers. I think they do have like actual bronzing powders, but the deeper shades of their Mineralized Skin Finish just blend onto the skin like a dream. cream. Most of them have a really gorgeous golden undertone. I rave about the shade dark golden all of the time. This one's just slightly warmer because I think my foundation's just like a little bit too light, so this is going to help kind of warm up my complexion. Like I said, they blend like a dream. The undertone of them is so gorgeous, and this one is definitely one of their most popular shades. So contour, I'm going to take the shade Sculpt by MAC. Ignore the packaging of this. This is in like the Maleficent packaging. This is a permanent product that you can buy in like a pan refill. Amazing, amazing if you are a pro makeup artist to put into like a palette or something. It's just a really gorgeous cool tone sculpting powder. But I just love this because it's not too dark. Again, it's that cool tone, so it really mimics the appearance of shadows. And I love the powder formula of their powder products. I think that they just work amazing in combination with their other products as well. I wonder if you guys can guess this next product. It's like one of their shimmery bronzy shades that I used to be obsessed with. If you guessed it, it is MAC Global Glory. Oh my god, I love, 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 love. I love this. This basically gives you the most gorgeous like JLo subtle glow. Doesn't really add too much colour, but it does kind of warm up your skin a little bit. MAC do such an array of blushes as well, but a new formula that they came out with is their Extra Dimension Skin Finish blushes. So they basically just have a amazing glow and shimmer to them, and this colour literally called to me. If you're a little bit scared of blush kind of colours like I am, anything too pink is a big fat no. This is such a nice one. It's a really gorgeous peachy colour. I just love the glow that this one gives to the skin as well, and they definitely do loads of other colours in this. And finally, next up is highlighters. Now, MAC didn't always used to have the best highlighters, soft and gentle and stuff like that, and it really wasn't great. They've really stepped up their game with highlighting over the past year because it's become such a trend, and I don't know if this is out yet, but this palette is fucking everything. Oh my god, it's so pigmented. I'm not even joking. And I'm going to take this middle shade here just on a brush. I'm just going to apply it straight to the brush first, and then I'm going to wet it with Fix Plus afterwards to kind of add a bit more glow. But this is literally insane. I can't get enough. It's called their Hyper Real Glow palette. Bang. But I'm just going to take that gold paler shade as well, just on a brush. I'm going to spray it with Fix Plus as well to really like intensify the glory that's about to go down. I'm done. Like I said, I have no idea if that's out yet. I feel like it's not because I tried to find it and I couldn't, but it'll be coming so soon. You guys need it. It's perfect for traveling as well, or if you're a freelance makeup artist and you just need 3 different tones of highlighter in one place. This is insane. Okay, now we're going to move on to the eyes, but I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, and just do one eye off camera just to make sure I'm doing it the best way that I can. It's actually a little bit quicker for me because I can see my battery light again is flashing because I didn't charge it. Okay, so this is the eye look that I did. As you can see, it's so warm, matte, and it just makes blue eyes really stand out, and I'm so obsessed. It's so quick and easy to do as well. Who knew using matte shades would be so quick and easy to do? So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I used. Okay, so we're going to be using, obviously, MAC eyeshadows today, and you can customize your own palettes at MAC as well, which makes it super handy. But I'm going to be taking the shade Soft Brown, and it's going to be like a blown out rounded shape today, which is why I was okay with doing my skin first. But this look would look so bomb with like a big black eyeliner or anything like that. I just thought I would show you like a quick and easy go-to eye look that I've just been loving at the moment because it really makes blue eyes pop, you know? Now, I think this is one of my favorite MAC shades as well. This is the color Texture. I remember when I first got introduced to this because of my eye color, someone was like, you have to try this, and I've never looked back since. It's one of my favorite shades to use. Just building up that crease color, and I'm gonna be taking this Texture shade underneath my eye as well. This is literally every blue-eyed person's favorite color. This is the color Rule from MAC. This is just the most gorgeous matte orange shade, and we're going to use this to really intensify the warmth that we've got going on and really add that orange pop because the color we use on the lid is going to be like a super vivid orange, as you can see. So the star of the show today is MAC Red Brick. Now I'm going to be taking this on a short shaded brush. This is actually a MAC brush. It's a 228. Sometimes with matte colors, it can be quite hard to get them to stick on the eye. So I am going to be spraying my brush with a Fix Plus to kind of intensify and make the color stay on my eye. And Fix Plus is normally advertised or promoted to kind of make pigments really intense and like foiled eyeshadows really intense, but it works with matte eyeshadows too. You can see it just kind of helps to prevent fallout, even though we are getting like a little bit, but it helps to prevent fallout and just kind of really solidify the color on your lid that you want, because sometimes matte colors can fade and they don't really stick as well. Next color I'm going to take is Swiss Chocolate, a really lovely like warm brown rosy crease color. I'm sticking with the warm versions of color, so this is just like a very warm brown, like dark brown shade. And the final crease color we're going to use is Brown Down. Again, a really warm toned brown. I'm going to be taking it on like a brush like this. This is a Sigma Short Shader E20 brush. And what I'm going to do is kind of really push this into my upper lash line and create a really smoky liner effect. And also just kind of bring it up slightly into the crease to just further deepen. So you can see just kind of creating that smoky liner effect and then just taking it up into the crease slightly. To highlight my inner corner, I'm going to be taking the shade Nylon. Han introduced me to this. I think I've said this a couple of times. I can't believe I've lived without it. I know it's an all matte eye, but I do love a shimmery inner corner. If you prefer more of a matte inner corner, some of their colours are like Blank Type or Brulee or something like that, but I just love Nylon just because it's more of like a warm toned shimmery gold, and it just really helps to open up the eye. Moving on to eyeliner, I'm going to be tight lining my eye and putting some in my waterline to really like intensify and smoke out this look. And I'm going to be taking the Costa Riche eye pencil, a really, really nice warm brown, a really nice alternative to black if you've got more of like a greeny blue eye vibe going on, or this if you've got really dark brown eyes as well. This is just like a really like luxurious kind of colour. I cannot apply eyeliner on camera for shit, but you can see the kind of difference it makes. So we did tight line as well, which is when you do the liner on the top lash line, and it just really matches with the smoked shadow that we were going for as well. I just love this look, so like effortless and easy. Now onto mascara. You guys know the MAC Extended Play Mascara is one of my favourites. I was introduced to this by Jaclyn Hill back in the day. She used to rave about this mascara because she also worked at MAC, and it was one of our favourites on counter as well. The wand of this makes it so easy to lengthen and separate lashes, even if you've got really, really tiny eyelashes like I do. Amazing for bottom lashes for the same reasons. It's just like a go-to. And finally, we're just going to be adding a pair of eyelashes. These are the MAC 48 eyelashes. They are synthetic lashes, and I love these because they have a clear lash band and they really mimic the appearance of like eyelash extensions. And I always say that's the kind of style that I look for when I do apply a false eyelash. So I'm just going to pop these on and I will show you the finished eyes. So these are the finished eyes with the lashes. As you guys can see, I feel like it really just intensifies your eye colour. I love the lashes, and it is kind of not like a messy eye look, but it's obviously not clean cut or anything like that. And these lashes just kind of like hide it and just make it look a bit more like smoky and sultry, which is why I've been loving doing it at the moment because it barely takes any time at all. I know there was like a few shadows involved, but it's super, super quick. Now we can move on to the lips, and MAC lip products are some of my fave, and I feel like everyone's fave. I'm going to be lining my lips with the Oak lip liner. It's like one of my favorite lip liners. It goes with any nude combination. I am going to be doing a nude today because there is a few products that I'm just like obsessed with and I've been kind of raving about recently, so if you hadn't seen me talk about them, I wanted to do it here. Literally just one of my favorite nude lip liners ever. And speaking of favorite lip products, this is the lipstick Honey Love. Oh my god, literally the most perfect nude. It's one of the matte shades, one of the best selling matte lipsticks as well, and I love the way that they apply. And finally, this is the product I've literally been raving about at the moment. It is the MAC lip gloss in Prr. So this is the finished makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a full face of MAC. It wasn't so much hit and miss because a lot of these were my favorite products. So basically a full face of MAC using my favorite MAC products. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a massive thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave in the comments down below if you've ever tried any of these products, what your favorite MAC products are, and any other full face tutorials or just general other tutorials you would like to see. Next week is super exciting. I may or may not be going to New York. I can't wait to go and take you guys along with me for that. We've got so much exciting stuff coming up. So like I said, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss, and make sure you're following me on all of my socials so you don't miss anything on there either. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you learned something from this video. And until the next video, I will see you soon. Bye guys!